What if the scales of justice were tipped not by fairness, but by the weight of privilege? Welcome to today's exploration of the vast and complex issue of inequality. Inequality presents itself in various forms, all equally as powerful, all equally as damaging. It is not just about the disparity in incomes, although that is a significant part of it. It is about the unequal access to opportunities, to resources, to basic human rights. Consider this. As of early 2024, the richest 1% of the global population possess almost half of the world's total wealth. That's right, half the world's wealth in the hands of a select few. Meanwhile, the poorest 50% of the population control only about 1% of the global wealth. This stark contrast is not just a statistic. It's a manifestation of the systemic inequality that pervades societies across the globe. Inequality is not just economic, it's also social and political. Women, for instance, make up more than half the world's population, yet they hold less than a quarter of parliamentary seats worldwide. The gap is even wider for women of colour and those from marginalised communities. And let's not forget about educational inequality. In many parts of the world, children from poorer households have significantly lower enrolment rates in schools compared to their wealthier counterparts. The gap widens further when it comes to quality education and access to higher studies. This video has taken you on a journey through the labyrinth of inequality, shedding light on its many forms. It has shown you the stark disparities in wealth distribution, the underrepresentation of women in politics, the gaps in educational opportunities based on socioeconomic backgrounds. But remember, these are not just numbers or statistics. They are reflections of real people, living real lives, facing real challenges. They are the markers of a world where the scales of justice tip not towards fairness, but towards privilege. Inequality is not an inevitable fate. It is a human-made construct. It is the result of policies, practices, and beliefs that have been ingrained in societies over time. But just as it has been constructed, it can be deconstructed and rebuilt into a more equitable and fair system. The journey to achieving equality is not an easy one. It requires collective effort, systemic changes, and above all, the will to make a difference. But the journey, despite its challenges, is worth it. For in a world of equality, everyone wins. The fight against inequality is not just a fight for the underprivileged, it is a fight for everyone. For in a world where inequality prevails, justice, peace, and prosperity remain elusive. So, ponder this. What kind of world do you want to live in? One that is marked by disparities and injustice, or one that thrives on equality, fairness, and respect for all? The choice is yours to make.